Hello everybody. Welcome to the Hearts on Fire community webpage. I had a couple questions about, well, exactly how do I use this? So let's just go by, actually let's go to the home page. And you'll see the home page is not real clear. Go back to the other side or get started. Getting started takes you to the profile page. Obviously you have to log in. So if you get here and you're not logged in, you either need to register or you need to sign in. So once you've signed in, you'll see it goes straight to your profile, and by your profile is basically the activity feed, the news feed, just like Facebook. You can look here and you can click on my profile. I'm logged in as Eddie, obviously. You can see that it tells you where I'm at. I can go to my activity and it shows the activity that I have participated in. I can go to my friends activity, and anyone who is a friend of mine can see that activity. I can go to all activity, which is the default profile page. I can take a look at my groups, and you can see here's a list of all the groups that I'm a member of. Obviously I'm a member of every group. I can go to my friends and see who my friends are. So you can see Nakai 1219, Beloved, Cascade Cham, Phyllis D, Amy Flo. All of these people are either friends of mine or my friend request has been sent and they haven't replied, just like Facebook. I can go to my blog post and you can see this is my only one and only blog post. I can check out my profile photo, go to profile details, and I can say, okay, well, I only want to share my information with friends. I can choose not to share my information with anyone. If I take a look at my community settings, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of you guys. Yeah, you'll have your own access to go to your own community settings. So if let's go back to all activity, and let's just say, okay, well look, there's Beloved. Well, I'm going to click on Beloved, and it takes me to Beloved's profile, and you can see Beloved is in Timbuktu, Columbia, Tennessee. I can't see a whole lot about her, or that person rather, but I can say hey, or I can just write a comment and I can just say hello. Hit enter and it lets me know that that message has been sent. So let's take a look at a couple other things in the community. The first one you'll notice is the forum. So I can go to the forum here and it says, okay, well, these are the topics that we have. We have general topics, theological debates, Christians and politics. We'll just click on Christians and politics, and you can see this is a thread that I created. Is being Christian and Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was confused that maybe I wasn't the one that wrote this post. Oh, okay, so no wonder. Hi, Beloved, it's just a question. All right. Thanks, Nakai. And I can click reply, and I just replied to this forum. So it's reloading obviously now, and there you can see separated by colors. So if I wanted to go back to the forum, I could click on forum home. I could create a new topic if I wanted to. I don't know if I have given anybody else permission to create a new topic yet, only because I want to make sure we keep this nice and under control. So that's the forum. You saw the profile, which is basically Facebook. We also have mail. If you click on mail, you can go right over here, and you can only send mail to people who you're friends with. So if I go over here to compose, I click my drop down, and here's my friends that have accepted my friend request. So I can send an email to myself, or let's say I send one to Beloved. Just say, hi, Beloved, and send, and it's sent to her Hearts on Fire mail, and it also sent that to her email. I can take a look at my sent items, and here's everything that I've sent, not a whole lot. So that's just of the mail, or that's the gist of the mail. I can also go to members, and I can see who all the members are. So these are all the members of the website. Obviously there's not a lot of activity here, even though there are just a few people. Let's see, we got Melissa. I'll add her as a friend. And we got Marcella D. Add that person as a friend. Click OK. And that's the gist of the members. I can search for members. So Melissa search, and you can see it pops up right there. Don't even have to finish typing it in. So, and then let's also look at groups. Groups is the whole entire purpose behind this entire website. It's all of these groups. The objective is to tie everyone into a group based on their zip code, or you know, I'm not particularly fond of necessarily the gender-based groups or marital status-based groups, but you know, they serve their purpose. That's great. But so here's all the, for example, here's the bereavement group. This is Phyllis D's group. I'm not a member of this group, so you can see I have the ability to delete the group just because I'm the administrator, but I can't see anything because I'm not a member of this group. Same thing with any of the other groups. So if you guys are a member of a group and I'm not a part of that group, I can't see anything that you guys are saying. That's the beauty of this. It's not like Facebook, where some Facebook administrator or the government or whomever can see everything that you do. In here, I'm the only one that can see what you do, and even me as an administrator, I can't even see what's going on unless I have permission to the group. Does that make sense? Even the administrator cannot see what you're doing. Now, is there a way around that? Sure, I could go manually add myself to the group, but obviously I have no intention or desire to do so. And map isn't quite finished. In the near future, when we get a few people, oh, well, I guess it's not even working now. Let's see, if we go to the community page, is it on there? No, I took it off of there. But in general, that's the purpose of the site. I guess since I'm already here, I can go ahead and let's try something else here. So I have another site. So this is for leadership only. So this is where I'm thinking about. I'm probably not still signed in. It's been a long time. Yeah. So let me sign in here. And this is the leadership community. This is even more private than this. I mean, this is about as private and spy-free as you can get. There are a lot of things here. A lot of it is pretty much the same. I have an activity feed over here. It's not quite as fancy as the other one, but it serves its purpose. We can do blogs over here. Again, what's the point? Have two places where we do blogs. Looking at groups over here, members, again, the same stuff that's in the other website. But here I can put files. And if I didn't have to upload one file at a time, I would have already uploaded a whole bunch more. But as it stands, until I find a way to really upload all of the files quickly, I'm not going to do so. Well, I'll figure that out soon enough. So if I minimize that site, you'll notice if you sign in down here, there's nobody signed in. But I can click on that, and let's just say beloved, and I can just say hi. Now, beloved's not online. You can tell from the red button. Nobody's online. But if they were, beloved could say hi right back, just like Facebook's instant message chat. Close that window. Close that window. I can also get to my mail from here on this little button down at the bottom. So if I click on that, I go to mail. If I click on this little button here, it takes me to my friends. And if I click this little button here, that just pulls up a chat room that is visible to everyone. So if you'll notice this chat room here, if I was to go and say hi to beloved, this is just between me and beloved. But this one here, this is where I can type a message to everyone who's online. It's well, you can see here, it's a chat room. So this is a great place for us to come here and throw all of our information out there, ask questions. But anyway, so we'll close that and close this, and obviously this is the appear offline, so I can appear offline or I can log out. I guess while we're sitting here doing a little tutorial, I can go ahead and show you the other parts of the website. This is still a work in progress, but this is basically the vision of the website, or the Hearts on Fire Ministries. Under resources, we have live internet radio broadcasts. I'll show you that. Obviously, we're offline. This is something that Gil and I intend on doing weekly news shows. This is kind of for the groups, to be able to basically to have small groups without even being physically together. Praise music. Tons and tons and tons of praise music. And it takes a minute to load because lots of things loading here. This is Gil's wife, Anne Marie Jimenez. This is my good friend Sean. He's got some really, he's like the best bass player ever. He's awesome. But under here you'll notice just about every praise song that you can think of. If you've got some that you'd like to add, feel free. I can click next and go to the next one, or I can just close it. Kind of the same idea behind the movies. So if we go to resources and movies, same thing. I have all kinds of movies on Christian liberty and persecution. I'm putting documentaries up here, information on health and wellness, information for teens, apologetics, video books, interviews, speeches. It takes some time to put it together, so I'm not quite finished, but I have done quite a bit of work already. Christian statistics. Again, all of this stuff I'm kind of still putting together, but this is just kind of a good. This is why we're having problems. We often look at symptoms and try to address symptoms, but this is the real problem. I won't go through it, but anyway, so Christian statistics for resources, list of sins. I found this very amazing. It just never occurred to me, that I would like a list of sins, so I Googled it and I found this list. Obviously, I didn't put this together. I did think it was if I hit end, I thought it was very suspicious that there was 667 sins, and I couldn't help but imagine if I was the one putting this list together and I ended up with 666. I think I probably would have made one up just to be sure. But anyway, I thought that was quite an odd coincidence. 40 gifts at salvation. These are just really powerful tools. When you get saved, all of this happens because of the Holy Spirit. I'm not going to go through it, but you can go through it. And then the commandments of Jesus. There are 633 plus commandments in the Old Testament. All of those can be boiled down into the 10 commandments, obviously, and then even further you see Jesus boiled them down to 2. Love your God and love your neighbor. But this is basically just a list of scriptures and what Jesus commanded us to do. So these are the words from the Savior himself. He said, "Come unto me, therefore we should come unto him." He said, "Seek first God and his righteousness." Of course, that's a little bit of a paraphrase there, or depending on what version. But anyways, this is quite handy. The commandments of Jesus. We've already gone through community, looking at equipping. We have Bible stories. We have leadership training. This is password protected. Study tools. All the study tools you could just click around. But I have to admit, I am a little bit pretty happy with what I've put together as far as Bible studies. My intent was for this website to have the most exhaustive tools, I guess, if you will, for Bible study. So if you'll notice here, you can go to the New Testament. I haven't done the Old Testament. That's a future endeavor. But you can see you can download the entire book of Acts outline. You see we have a visual Bible. This is the entire books of Acts, entire book of Acts acted out. I'm not going to go through it, but it's very cool. And everything in the Bible is obviously exegetically is how I prefer to do this, which means we pull everything straight out of the Bible as it is. So you'll notice study guides by chapter. So if I was to click this, I would open up the study guide. Also, we can view it in view the Bible online. So this is Acts chapter 1. If I click that link, it opens up right here. I won't let it finish opening up, but underneath here you see view it in the original language. So I can click a pop-up here and I can view that in the original languages. In addition to that, let's go here, and I can play this in the original language.
Produced by GreekLatinAudio.com, Austin, Texas, March 2008. Acts, chapter 1. Tomen proton logon episamin peripanton o Theophilion, irxato Isus piin teke didaskin acrisimeras entilamenos tis apostolis diapnepmatos agiu, us exelexato anilimthi.
Anyways, so that's it. Listening to the original Greek audio and reading the original Greek, and as far as I know, there's no place else on the internet where you can get all that in one place, chapter by chapter. So, like I said, that was my endeavor. I have not finished the Gospels, and I have not finished the Old Testament, but everything from Acts to Revelation is finished with all of these tools. I don't know if I have an example. I'll go ahead and show you an example of small group. No, I don't. So I'll go ahead and just show you an example of what these Bible studies look like, and we'll open that up. And again, these are not topical. They're not. This is strictly biblical exegesis. This is simple Bible outline. Nothing super fancy about these. And I'll just have to show you as soon as it pops up. But that's about it for the site. Of course, while that's loading, we can go to the original Hearts on Fire. And you'll see the look and feel. The problem is with the look and feel, a lot of things conflicted. We couldn't have the community work with this website, so that's the only reason that we have two websites. In the near future, I'll remedy that, and you know, a lot of the same stuff is over here. We tried not to be too repetitive, but honestly, it's a lot of work for one person, so that's why we are only where we are. Going back over here, looks like this is opening up. My internet is very slow, so. But this is what the Bible studies looks like. It's very simple. Acts of the Apostles. Chapter 4 we opened up. Opens up with what are the objectives in studying this chapter? What's the summary of the chapter? Then we come with an outline. I mean, this is just an outline of the entire. Oh, that says, but this is chapter 1. Oh, no. An entire outline of every chapter. And then, as always, when you get there are questions about specifically what happened. So that's the Hearts on Fire studies. They're not fancy. They're just strictly tied to the. Anyway, you in